It's a shame with Yes to Jesus Ministries, and today I want to address a question that a lot of Christians are confronted with, and some Christians struggle with themselves, and that is, why does God allow suffering? Why does God allow evil? Why does God allow bad things to happen in this life? And I think first of all we have to look back to the Garden of Eden. The Lord had us in a position where there was no pain, there was no suffering, there were no bad things happening. Adam and Eve were there, and they were going to exist forever in that state had it continued without the fall, because they were eating from the tree of life. They had a job, which was to tend the garden, and yet Eve partook, and so their eyes were opened, and suddenly corruption was introduced. And so this is why God put them out of the garden into a temporary state, so that He could redeem them. This is part of the redemption process. And even God Himself came down from heaven in the form of Jesus, God's Son, as part of the Trinity. And He lived a perfect life, and then suffered the ultimate betrayal, and was tortured and crucified and ultimately suffocated to death on the cross. He suffered and was marred beyond any man. So God Himself wasn't even immune to the suffering of this temporary situation. It's so that all that corruption could be taken out and we could be restored to a perfect state with Him forever. Paul says in Romans 8:18, consider now that the current sufferings don't compare to the glory that's coming. Because God actually does have for us to exist forever without pain, without suffering. He's going to wipe away every tear, and all things are going to be new. If you see that beautiful passage right there at the beginning of Revelation chapter 21. So the inclination is correct. Why is this happening? Well, it's part of the redemption process. We're not in heaven yet. God actually does have a perfect place for us forever without any of that. That is who God is. And actually, He was willing to come down and suffer Himself to redeem us so that we can live forever without it. So yes, there is a place without it, and we are going to it. You just have to have faith in Jesus and surrender your life to Him. May this encourage you.